Hello, welcome, it's great to see you. Today I am crafting some little mini ruffles that I saw Happymail Obsessed make. Her ones were absolutely stunning and I thought that this new Prima Magic Love collection was just perfect for them. So I got this from Cheryl Simone Crafts. I am designing for them, so this was gifted to me as were the flowers, but the rest of the bits are from my stash. Actually, other than the pom-pom trim, which is from LizzyCrafts. I will link both of those down in the description. I've basically pulled out everything mint and pink that I want to use, and then I've also grabbed some thickers from my stash. So we've got these Citrus Bliss words I haven't used for years, so I want to get those used up. Or we could use these gold ones. I don't even know what collection these are from. I think it was an old Maggie Holmes one, but I've got loads of them. So depending on the size, we might be able to get some of those used up, or these ones. I think these are more Maggie Holmes ones. So like Charmed, Darling, Be True, ignore these. We're not using those. I've got these black ones, but I don't really think they go. So I think we're going to either use the white or the gold. The first thing that I've already gone ahead and done, you could do this with any papers. I do have the papers, but I thought this was a fun way to use the journaling cards. I have just cut them into 1.5 inch strips. Here's the little random bit that was left over. You could definitely cut them into 2 inch strips, and then obviously you would use half of each, but I want them a little bit thinner than that. But it's a great way to use up these and still showcase all of the gorgeous patterns. So like the hearts would be cute. This one would be lovely because you can see all of this. Now that I've told you where everything is from, let's go ahead and start crafting. So I've already, like I said, cut these strips. I'm kind of gutted I didn't use the pink side for one of them. Maybe we could flip that one over. I mean, you're not going to see the stitching, so maybe we could. This one I don't want to because it's got a really pretty little pattern here. They are rounded, but because I'm cutting them into fishtails anyway, it won't notice. They are going to be like a mini version of what she created just because of the size of them. And I haven't got the stars, I've got a different plan for the edge. So, in fact, these words might even be too big, I might have to use something else. But I think I will use the pink side of this. I really like this pattern. Go. I'm also hoping to include the little pom-pom trim if I can. I've got these tulle that are already sold into sewn is the word I'm looking for, sewn into ruffles. I think instead of the star that she used, although I wonder if I could find some hearts or something, might have a look. Instead of that, I was going to put a floral cluster up one end. Looking at them though, I'm wondering if it's going to be absolutely massive. I guess we could do floral clusters like rather than words. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll work something out. So I've grabbed this. I thought it might be cute in the background, like poking through. Do you wonder if it needs, if I had something else this end, maybe that little cluster would be, or we could just leave it like that. Right, so let's go with blue on the background of this one. I'm not sure. She popped this up on some foam tape, so we're going to do that. Like I said, this idea is from Janai, who is Happymail Obsessed. I'll link her down below. Make sure to go and check her out. She is on fire recently with her creative projects. And then I've got pink. Could use pink short over the top. It's so small. I feel like I should have made it thinner for the size of it. Let's try and work with this one because it's slightly bigger. Although again, I think I would use the minty coloured. fits perfectly on that one. There we go. And then I've got either this one, which is sort of pink and gold hearts, or I have got more of this pretty pink glitter. Kind of like the idea of putting that behind but making it a bit thinner, but then I don't cover up the front bit. Right, let's put our foam tape on here and adhere this because we know we want that one. Super cute. Then we need our tulle. This has not gone through the sewing machine very well. It's very, very lopsided. I think that might work if I trim it a bit. Needs to be a bit thinner for sure, unless I'm going to put it at the back. Let's hot glue that in place. Whoop. I've had to put a little, I've got a hairband on my hot glue gun because the cord gets in the way and it like falls over, it pulls over because of the weight, and it's only the way that it's been stored that's made like that. So I'm trying to bend the cord the other way so that it won't keep falling over, but for now it looks a bit odd. Thought I'd explain that in case anyone was wondering. I really need to grab out my little silicone tips for this. In fact, where's that little piece we had left over? Because this is all sort of curling up on itself and not laying flat. Thinking of just adding a strip, which will also, let me sort of halve that, which will also give me somewhere to add adhesive to when I adhere this onto whatever it's going to live on. Be cute as a bag topper. Maybe just an embellishment on like an envelope or something. It will obviously flatten in the packet as well. Whatever packet we put it in. There you go. Pull that bit up a bit. Cute. Messing with it. Let's get rid of this. Other thing I'm thinking I could do is add another ruffle across the top, maybe in gold, like gold paper, or one of the other patterns maybe. Let me grab the paper pad. So we've got this paper pad. In fact, I could use one of the little cutter parts from here as well. See what one. We want something with a really obvious pattern. Could use a strip from this one, and then where are the cutter parts? Let's see if we can get some of those used up. Right, so if we used, I'm thinking this stripe, but then I'm wondering if the blue would be more match the florals a bit better. I think it does match the florals a bit better. So let's cut this blue strip out. I could use my paper cutter, but I can't be bothered to get it out. The line's drawn for me, so it shouldn't be too hard. She says, I bet it's all going to get messed up now. I don't mind if it's a bit wonky, we're gonna fold it anyway, so. And then I've got this one if I do decide that I like that one better. Ooh, we could add, maybe we could add more of the hearts. Or we could add this one. Kind of wish I'd used the one, this is like a pink base. I have one that is a clear base with glitter. I probably should use that. Or this could be the opportunity to add some of this pom-pom trim actually. That might work quite perfectly. Right, let's one step at a time, Mama. one step at a time. Let's fold this, stitch it, and I'll come back to you. This one is all stitched. I've also realised I don't need to use this strip. The back of it is blue polka dots, so we've gone for that. I want it to be a bit wider than the one that's there at the moment. Same banner edges though. So let me just cut those in. Like that. There we go, let me mind these bits out of the way. And I think I am going to add this pom-pom trim. I'm going to add it onto the back of this. I'll just sort of get it as central as I can. There we go. Adds a little bit of something to that one, and I want that one up on tape as well. This is becoming very layered. My intention was not to have it really chunky, but it's going that way and I don't mind. Anything that uses up my stash is a bonus. I spent far too much in March and it's April now, so we're on no spend. I'm hoping to use up a bunch of my stash, which this is doing so far. Do I want that straight on there? Do I want something behind it? Where's my floral? Maybe I want this lower so that the florals. Only thing I'm thinking is about having this sort of peeking up slightly. See what it looks like. We can always pull it up. Yeah, I like that. In fact, I want it up a little bit further. It'd be easier if I put that down. Whoop. My pom-poms are all stuck now. And stick this to it on here, like so. It has become a very chunky embellishment. So there's our base. Thinking about making the other base so that I can move all of those bits and then work on some florals. I'm still thinking that would look cute with a little floral on it. What do we think? Let me know in the comments if you'd have just stuck that down already. I do faff, we know this. Right, and then I want this one to have the opposite, so let's just go all out pink. Why not? Not sure if I'm going to make this one quite as layered, but I might. I do like to add things. Also trying some new glue in my glue gun. This one is from Craft Label, because although the stuff I got before, which I believe was from the Works, was super cheap, it doesn't it's not, it doesn't stick well. It cools really quickly, which sounds like it would be a good thing, but it's a real pain, because it means that by the time you sort of put the glue around the edge or whatever you're doing with it, it's dry, and it was really getting on my nerves. So whoop, I've just got that all over my mat. Looks like it's coming off. It's going to be fine. That's what protective mats are for. Right, so let's try and banner this a little bit. That one's got a little bit cut up. I don't know why that's got so messy. Maybe where I've been hacking bits off of the roll. I'll stick it to this so that it matches nicely. There we go. Neatened it up a little bit. And then I've got all of these bits to replace all of that stuff. So, well, to sort of hang over the end because I cut the other one off. I do like that. I wish it was a bit thicker. I've used the other one, haven't I? Let's do that. Let's have this one on the back. Just get rid of this extra thread. Turns out this one's going to be just as chunky. If you were wondering, you have to let me know whether you thought I'd do that or not. I'm sure when I said it, some of you were like, of course. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to add, I haven't got enough of this one. It would only go in the very centre if I did that. I think I want it to go the whole way across. Yeah. So we'll add that as well, and then I'll put that bit of paper on the back like I did for the previous one, so that it's the same. It's got the same stability that way. Gives the chawl something to hold on to. This glue is definitely lasting longer than the previous one. Oh, too much hot glue. Ouch. It's my fault for complaining the other one wasn't hot for long enough. Said that one wasn't, and now this one's still burning me. What's going on with all of these strings? I thought I cut these off. I hot glued them back on. Wonderful. Just what we wanted. Then we wanted to give these a bit of a trim, didn't we? Nothing major, just a bit. I love that it's messy though, and when I cut it, it never gets that same sort of organic look. There we go. Still got all of these threads. What on earth have you come from? Yeah, I have. I've caught my thread pile as I've hot glued the back bit on. Typical. Right, and then this is perfect for adding little florals down here. Slightly different looks, but pretty nonetheless. So, do we want pink on the top one is the only thing I'm wondering. No, definitely like that one. I think I like the shape of that one down there. So those can be like our main little standout pieces. Or I was gonna use some of these, wasn't I? I don't think I need anything on this one because I'm like this little dove, I don't want to cover him up. But on this one, maybe we could give one of these a go. Maybe the postcard. It's cute if we don't want a word. Maybe we could layer it with something else. Let's see if we've got a word that will go there. If we look for gold. Gold little words. Be true, there's a star. Love you. I think beautiful is too long. It would take up the whole... I mean, unless we didn't have a floral on that one. Ooh, we could have love. It's quite big. Sorry, I'm just flicking through these. I'm trying to decide whether I want floral or not because I really like this beautiful word. There's the little dot from the eye. It's already stuck to me. Let's give it a go. I think we could do is definitely add a little charm on here if we're not going to use the floral. Just trying to mind this pom-pom out of my way. It's as beautiful. This little guy would need to go on there. I really wish I'd stitched that on. Okay, so I like that as is, I wonder if there's a way I can add the floral further back maybe. Not really, can I? Would have had to be under this layer, and I think it's slightly too big for that. But anyway, that looks cute as is. We could definitely add some little gems and things to that one. And then this one, we are definitely turning into a little cluster. Sweet. Don't really want that one on there as well. I wanted to keep it very pink and girly. I've got these ones. These are little LizzyCrafts as well. I don't think this pink is, I mean, it matches the ribbony stuff. It's not really the pink we're working with. Oh, I don't know actually, it looks quite sweet in there. Let's go for it. Peeking out ever so slightly. Oh, another one here would be good. What have I got? What have I got? Here's my little pouch of florals. This is where all the odd ones go when I've got like one to use up or ones that I'm sent. Just spotted this one that I'm pretty sure it's either from Cheryl or Karolina, but it's perfect for that little gap. It's so sparkly. One of those incredibly talented ladies. They both make stunning rolled flowers and they both have shops, so I'll link them both down below for you to go and check out. I'm sorry to anyone who's doing a no spend because that's I think 4 stores that we're going to have linked down below and all of the gorgeous things that you're going to want. Look at that. A little floral. It's perfect on there. So let's have, thinking some gems rather than anything else. I'd really like to stick this onto something. I don't know why. Covers up the little bunnies. It looks really sweet, sort of layered on somewhere, but I think I'm going to leave it as is for now. I really want to use this guy. Oh well, I'll use him on something else. Let's grab my gems. Right, I found my gems. They were exactly where I put them. I'm going mad. And these are the only tweezers I can find, which is doubly annoying because I know my pink ones are here somewhere. And the lovely Lise even sent me a spare pair, which I have also misplaced. They're definitely in this room somewhere, but for now we're using these. And we need to choose some cute gems. I think I'm going to use these controversial giant ones. Controversial because half of the sparklers love them and half absolutely hate them. It's like a perfect divide as well. So let me know in the comments if you're a lover or a hater of these ones. I sort of, especially if I pick the big ones, I tend to have them like this, like just poking out, you know? Not as a big centerpiece. Bit like that. Thinking pearls for this one. Don't often use a pearl. Find a pearl. Here they are. Let's grab one of these guys. Whoop. And there's a little iridescent one just hiding on there. Maybe we can use him. So pearl. Whoop. Come on, please. Ooh. Just trying to run away. Stick down, please. Whoop, ouch. I make so many noises when I'm crafting. I am not sure if I love that giant gold one. I think it's a bit much. I might swap it out. Something a bit more delicate. What have we got that's a little bit more sweet? Got these pink. No. Maybe just some smaller pearls. Maybe I don't need anything big peeking out there. I'm gonna have to use the Disney pearls because I can't find my pack of normal ones, but there's normal ones in here, so just hoping they're the same sort of colour. Ish. Not really. There we go. I think with those three, that looks quite sweet. Usually gems is my favourite bit to do, but for some reason struggled with it on that one. That might be better. Sorry, I've pulled off this little sparkly guy. I'm going to pop him up there, which I like a lot better. There we go. Right, so 3 little pearls. There we go. Very sweet and pink and girly. I like that one. And then this one, not sure if it needs, I mean everything needs gems. What am I talking about? Sorry, I got cut off. I was messing about with enamel dots for too long. I'm thinking these pretty blues might be what we need. Right, so I've definitely fast forwarded you a bit because I was messing about with enamel dots for far too long. I don't know if any of you guys do that. Let me know in the comments if you can never decide where to put your enamel dots and gems. But these are the finished ones. So this one has a little beautiful word. I've added a heart enamel dot and then all different little bits and bobs on that one. And then this one is a lot more vintage. So you've got the little dove here, I think it's a dove. All of these are gorgeous florals, some little pearls and the layered embellishment that we made, like the layered base. Thank you so much for hanging out and crafting with me. I will have all of the shops that I've mentioned linked down below, and I will see you again to craft very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!